Today I'm going to be turning the Minecraft Golem into Shrek. So here I'm in blockbench with the basic shape of the Golem. I've turned everything grey just so I can edit the shape of it without it just looking weird. I'm just making the belly a bit wider. It's gone invisible at the minute because I've not painted the texture on, but there you go. You can see the shape of the belly as I make it wider to make it more Shrek-like. I've moved the nose up a bit because Shrek's nose is higher up his face than a golem. I'm going to make the arms into two segments rather than just the one, so I can give him a chunky lower arm, like so. And I'll do the same on the other side. There you go, big Shrek arms. So I'm basically going to make, it's going to be the golem, but it's going to look like Shrek. When I test it out in game in a while, you'll see. Now if you would like access to this and you'd like to download it, please follow my channel and subscribe. And at some point I'm going to add things like this up onto my website so people can download the add-ons for free. So give me a follow, and when I feel that I've got enough, I'll post all of my creations for free on my website so you can download them. It's going to be a Bedrock add-on. Now I've just taken the nose and I've converted it into Shrek's little horns that he has on his head. Just colouring everything in grey for now just so I can see where all the pieces are, and then I'll colour it properly in a while. That looks like the kind of shape that I'm going for. I don't want to go crazy adding lots of geometry. I want to keep it roughly sort of Minecraft level of detail. So now I'm adding in the flat colours just so I can get a feel of what he looks like, and then I'll add more detail over the top of that. So there's his shirt in his dirty cream colour that he has. Some brown for his trousers, a little bit of green on the bottom for his hands. I'll add a bit more detail to the hands. Now I like to start in fairly chunky low detail and then slowly add shadows and highlights just to make it look a bit nicer. So there we go. That is I'm just hiding bits of geometry as I go along so I can see what I'm doing. So if I hide the leg, then I can see the hand there, like so. Blockbench is super easy to use. If you've never used it before, download it and give it a try. It's free. Now here comes his little waistcoat that I'm going to add on. I've turned on symmetry so I can just work on one side of it and have both sides identical. I've just hidden the arm there so I can see what I'm doing. Flat colours again, then I'll add a little bit of highlight and shadow. Just finishing off the top of the nose because I missed that. And the back. Then once I'm done with this, I'll make a slightly lighter coloured brown to do the to add some highlights on top of the waistcoat. And then I'll use a slightly darker brown to do some shadows underneath. But first, let's give him some eyebrows and a little bit of shadow where his eyes should be, a slightly darker green. It's where his brows cast a shadow onto his face. And also down there underneath his cheekbones. Then I'll just block in the eyes. I'll add details to them in a while. There you go, that's basically Shrek. A little bit of shine on his cheeks and his nose, and on the top of his ears in a minute. Are they ears or are they horns? I don't know. A little bit of a frown. There you go. So now I'll continue to work in some details now that I've got the basic main blocks of colour on him. Add some shadow underneath his belly. So I don't want to add lots of blocks and geometry into this, so I'll add the detail with colours. So I've just done a few different levels of lightness on his shirt to give him a round belly, or to give the illusion of a round belly on a block. I've just dithered some colour onto his waistcoat there, just so I can kind of make a shadow and a highlight with just 2 different colours, or 3 because I've put a shadow as well. And some folds using a slightly darker cream and a slightly lighter cream to add some folds to his shirt. And I'll just add a bit of shadow where his shirt meets his hand as well. Played around with the eyes a little bit. I couldn't get them to look exactly like I wanted, so I gave up and just carried on. Some knuckles. And a little bit of slightly lighter shadow around the knuckles. And I'll just do the same on the back that I did on the front. Add a bit of shadow and highlight to his vest, and then I'll add some boots. I'll do them in the leg layer rather than adding a separate block for his boots. You know, I could do that. There's room on the texture sheet. I could have added another few blocks. But here we go, in game. And there he is. There's my boy Shrek, wandering around like an iron golem. So he'll attack hostile mobs, or otherwise he'll just pace around guarding the village. There you go, have another one. Is 2 not enough? Let's add some more Shreks. More. There you go. Shrek World has been created. As I said, follow me, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll add these to my website so you can download them at some point when I get around to it. Check out my other videos. I've made some other fun creations in Minecraft, and they'll also be available to download when I get around to it. Thank you for watching.